Hi! Anyway, we're checking in before the episode, a pre-episode intro, if you will, because we did record this a little while ago. And by a little, I mean quite some time ago. And since then, probably some great things have come out. Melissa, our great dear friend Melissa Chang, brought us a goodie. And and we're so excited for you to hear about it. And we just chatted with her. And yeah, it's amazing. Like, I think interviewing someone like Melissa Chang really just kind of helps you see that when we're thinking like companies and businesses are just booming, and how are they coming up with these phenomenal photos, videos, and different things like make people want to go and try it. It's people like Melissa that do that.
It probably is all Melissa.
It probably is. Yeah. If it looks
probably
good,
wrote
Melissa.
it. Yeah. She took that picture and she wrote the article.
Yeah. And I love how much she supports local,
and she's
just
the
really
sweetest.
She's the sweetest. Really gets the word out there. I love running into her at the open market.
Yes.
I can see her purple hair from miles away.
And you know what, Melissa Chang, I know because our dear friend Pali Kaihui always talks about going walking with Melissa and some friends during this whole pandemic. So that's how she's able to eat all those amazing foods constantly.
Yeah.
She's actually like works that off, because I don't even know how y'all can just keep eating these amazing rich foods.
Yes. We did ask her how they do it, so tune into the episode to find out what the actual thing they do.
Anyway, enjoy.
Enjoy, guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Hey you, hi there, I see you. Come over, grab a mic. Hey you, wanna share? We wanna hear ya. We all win, win, win. Hey you, hi there. We wanna know who you are. Shoot for the stars. Hey you, right there. With JRoQ and Quinn, it's time to begin. Hey, 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 hey. What's the
Hey you.
Hi there. So welcome to the Hey You Hi There podcast. I'm JRoQ.
I'm Quinn.
I'm Melaniie.
I'm Melissa.
Hey.
I'm a Melissa fan.
And we're so excited to be back with these two amazing people. And this time around, we're going to chat with our friend Melissa.
Yes.
And get to know her a little bit more.
Hello.
And so, I mean, and here's the thing, it's almost like I've just known, what I know about Melissa is that every time there's some really cool event, she's there. So clearly people need her there at all times, because she's at all the things all the time. That's how I know I'm cool. If I'm there and I see Melissa there, I'm like, I'm at a cool event.
This is the place to be.
Melissa approved.
Bust in.
Yeah. And then also because every time I see a really cool post of some sort talking about some really cool place to try or some cool treats to eat, Melissa's attached to it. I see. I'm like, one of the main ones is like with Frolic. Every time I like run to see a Frolic post, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm trying to add to my list of things. But I know that I'm not even scratching the surface. So I would just love to just chat with you about all the things that you do, and because I think that you're such a huge influence on a lot of us here with their culture and with just things that keep us adventurous. Because I'm being more adventurous nowadays, and I feel like
That's good to hear.
yeah, but I feel like you take us there. You know what I mean? You create this. You create these spaces for us to be like, I need to be there, whatever that is.
Yeah. And supporting local.
So can you just tell us a little bit about what you do and how you got started and all the things, girl?
Well, what everybody thinks that my job is blogging for Frolic. It's actually my hobby. It's
a hobby only?
Wow.
Yeah, literally it's my unpaid
Wow, I'm
hobby.
upset.
Yeah.
Just like 60,000 followers.
Thousands.
So my real job is doing social media for clients.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I started out in traditional PR, as Polly had told you guys before, and
This is important. I'm sorry. This is important because the way things are now with influencers and young people that have, followers, and hey, here's my bikini picture, follow me, thank God for life, whatever, the little things they say to show off. I woke up this way, and it's like, you're like, yeah, come on. So there's a difference between that and people that actually understand the algorithms of social media and understand how to do it, because Melissa has actual PR media background, which is very different than, you know, and it's worth pointing out, which I had to point out. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so actually, I started out in social media when I was at Aloha Tower Marketplace. I used to be the marketing director there.
Wow. Okay.
And it was always a troubled property, right? They never had money to do advertising and stuff. So we turned to social media to get the word out about our events and stuff. And that's what helped us with our sales. Our occupancy was at 92%. And, you know, all our events were really good. But then at the end of 2008, the owners switched management companies. And so we all lost our jobs. And so from there, Pro Ridge was under the same management company, and they were like, oh, we want what Aloha Tower had.
Nice.
So they were my first client.
Nice.
And then, so you were working for a company that did that stuff at Aloha Tower, and then when Pro Ridge reached out, you were doing your own thing?
Yeah, so I was the marketing director at Aloha Tower.
Okay.
For the management company.
But then when Pro Ridge like caught in that wind of that, and they were like, we want a part of it, was that through the same company, or is that now through you directly?
Yeah, just
and that's how it got started.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's fabulous.
So what exactly is your company? What is it called? What like?
So my company nobody recognizes it. It doesn't mean
Polly's
anything.
laughing.
Yeah, because it's called Ad Streams. So, and it's Ad Streams with a Z at the end.
Ad streams.
So when I started to get busy, like Pro Ridge started it, and then it just started to snowball, and then somebody wanted to build a website, and I said, I don't do that. But they're like, but I want a website. I'm like, okay. So I remember this guy that I know on Twitter. His name is Park Rat, and I knew that he did that kind of stuff. So,
You know him. What's up, dude?
So we got together and we formed this company, and he had already done all the license and paperwork stuff for this ad streams thing, and he's like, okay, let's make that the umbrella company, because we have to form it really fast.
Wow.
So
And Russ is a geek like I am. So
Dude, Russ is
he was
hilarious.
at Data One, the store.
Data House.
Data House.
Data
It's like
House.
eons ago.
Yeah.
So we have, a lot of parallel likes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you should explain too, what does an actual real marketing person do?
Ooh.
Yeah, because that kind of bears, it kind of also helps kind of describe more why people should go with you to do social media and to do promotion.
Okay. Well,
It's very relevant.
even before Aloha Tower, I had done a lot of PR and marketing. I'd worked at Star Siegel McCombs, which is a big ad agency, the predecessor to Anthology.
Yeah.
And so, so I was doing PR there for like 11 years, and then I was at Alexander and Baldwin and Coldwell Banker, the worst job of my life. But
How do you feel about
Write it
that?
down.
but yeah, I mean, it just encompasses everything marketing. You know, in the old days, it was like doing print ads and broadcast and you know, putting together campaigns and events and and just kind of rolling with it and trying to find the newest trends.
How did you realize you had like a knack for it? Like how did you? Because I mean, gosh, like. Dude, I mean, I'm watching you take photos, but then I've seen your things. Like, how do you know what to do or what to say to like create interest in it? Like, I mean, it just feels like it's like whatever you create is like.
Just natural.
no,
I think
Melissa's
when
writing
you
is
wake up
beautiful.
being Melissa Chang,
Yeah,
I think that's actually what happens. It's part of the
She woke up that
DNA.
way.
She woke up that way.
Because with the PR and stuff, do you actually write?
Yeah.
You've written
It's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
So it's the whole copywriting thing, like making jingles or making
Wow.
taglines or whatever. So
Oh my God, what's the most coolest tagline you've ever made?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Everything
made
is.
so many.
Yeah.
Give me give me
How can you
one
put
cool
one
one.
down?
One cool one.
I can't even remember. Now that you're putting me
On the
I'm
spot.
Like, I'm like
Girl.
blanking out.
That's so funny.
I can tell you though that like as far as like in the meantime while you think of it, hopefully it pops in your head somewhere during the show. But like I do see so much Pro Ridge stuff, and I didn't realize you were behind that.
Yes,
So that's pretty intense.
Pro Ridge has grown a lot over the years. Like it's really become more of. I feel like at one point it wasn't doing so well, and then it just started really building up. And I'm sure the help of the social media, like
CHANG.
Families, the community.
that's my
Yeah.
mall. I love going to Pro Ridge, either Pro Ridge or Windward, but I love Pro Ridge Mall. Yeah.
Yeah, they got really fancy with the renovation.
Yes,
so.
they done did it. Okay. Alright. Come on.
It's crazy. Okay, so okay, we do. So Pro Ridge picked you up, and then Frolic. Now, is this Melissa Chang's thing, or is this like a collaboration of people?
It's about 7 or 8 of us that blog for the site.
Okay.
So that's actually I should go farther back.
Hit
so
it.
my actual my actual degree is in journalism, because back in the day when I was in college, I wanted to, before Mad Men, that TV show existed. I thought my life was going to be like Mad Men. I wanted to go work for an advertising agency, and they didn't have an advertising degree. So the counselor said, "Well, you should go into journalism, and then there's 3 disciplines. You can either go into print, broadcast, or PR. So take PR, and you can get into an ad agency that way." So I did that.
So actual education experience. And,
Degrees and everything.
And like,
Yeah.
but okay. Even besides the educational part, though, you still have to be creative. Like, you can't wait. You can't learn that. It needs to come. Like, even if they teach you like maybe how to do certain stuff, like you can't make someone come up with cool catchphrases or cool things to get people to appeal to it. Like, how do you know that this was your thing? Or how do you even, like, okay, I want to do a Mad Men type thing, but like, how?
I don't know. I was just always drawn to that.
Yeah.
Just
Do you get all warm and fuzzy inside when you're doing something like?
to gravitate towards.
you just kind of know. Just like I would never think that I'd be a musician, but you are. You got the
That was an
We all
accident.
have our
That was an
talents.
accident. Yeah, that was an accident. So, but yeah, okay. Well, that's crazy. Like, I now that we know that there's like PR involved, and that's kind of where you got your start. So like you have to write out, like you've done articles and stuff too. Then that's so crazy because I don't know that part. I just remember seeing you everywhere.
Yes.
I just see you all over the place, and that's how I knew, like, because I think maybe at one point you were doing PR and writing stuff for companies, but now it seems like you're kind of more in the forefront, which I think is so cool. And now you got this cool purple hair.
I love it.
It's my Ube hair.
Come on, Ube, baby.
Y'all. Ube is in.
Yeah. but I love it. I love like you're kind of up front now. So what is this thing, P, with Melissa and Olena? So wait, are you in the show now, Melissa?
whenever I can
on call?
afford her appearance fee, the stars align, and I pray at a temple for like a year straight, and then sometimes the kami-san, which is God in Japanese. No, so what happens is we did a lot of the Hawaiian Airlines inaugural flights to Japan. And then I would film them, like when we were part of the crew, and sometimes we'd hang out. And apparently I shushed her and Kat talked whenever we were in Fukuoka. I don't remember that.
We were dying laughing in this one robot.
There was a robot cafe thing with all these cool toys. And I was interviewing, I guess, the head of that division of the department store or whatever. And I hear this really like hilarious, infectious cackling in the background. And like, apparently I shushed him. I don't remember that. Yeah.
She remembers exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I did that too. Wow, I didn't remember that. So exactly. So our paths would always cross, and then we talked about when we did my interview about the hokus and stuff like that. So part of the whole thing is we got to promote the show, we got to promote the awards, and the people are on there. And it made sense to have someone speciality that was the Japanese market, Asian market, traditional, local, and mainland, and then specifically social media, and that's why we brought ad streams in, and they covered our events for Melaniie and for the Hokus, and then we just, like whenever I'm lucky enough to be at an event where she's at, or yeah, exactly. That's how it happens, and we've done a couple Dokuga TV things together, and I couldn't do the Fukuoka inaugural, but I went to the airport to film with them, and then they went on the flight, and then I went to Korea the next day, and then so that was the Olena and Melissa tag team on the show, and everyone loved it and watched it, and we're doing more stuff together, filming wise, and we also we're between Russ and her and I, we're thinking about another television show.
Yes.
Which is a very which is very exciting. The premise of it is very exciting. So hopefully something else.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, Melissa, you're just kind of like a sneaky like ninja.
Yeah.
She's
'Cause,
like,
like she just kind of comes in and says, I don't know, I just do things, and then like
all the
do
things.
things that people
Important
read.
job.
I just do things.
And these companies like Hawaiian Airlines, and TJ Maxx, and other random
awesome.
companies hire me to do their, But I think, and the reason is they know and they see,
Proof is
when
in
you
the
write
pudding.
good,
Yep.
and I do copy for my own show or for some stuff. It's hard. I mean, there are times I say the stupidest things because I don't know what to say. I mean, it's hard to come up with stuff that's compelling, especially when you're just reading it in print.
Exactly.
If I have you on camera and I say something stupid, makes a funny face, then you might engage in it. But to actually get somebody cold when you're reading something is much harder.
Yeah.
So I think seeing that and actually having that background where where Melissa actually did, marketing for an actual mall or retail chain, or even now what she's doing for
Wait, so
Ridge
you're
is
the one that
different.
writes in the creates the ads, like the things in the ads that make you want to fly on the plane and the.
Well, Melissa covers it in such a way that people want to go and experience it.
That's what I'm saying. You're the person that does that.
And then, by people reading her work online, or, when she's, again, doing stuff like her own blog or on Instagram, which she's training me how to do because I don't like Instagram. But I posted my
I don't
first,
either.
my first
Girl, I'm still
IGTV video
learning.
the other day. Yeah, that's another story. But people that engage and read, and that's why she has like 1 million followers, right?
Yeah.
And like, if you and people know, I think that if it's something that, client wise, when they hire Melissa or they hire ad streams, and they know they're going to get, a certain amount of notoriety, I think, and like kind of street cred that you get because you're having someone good represent what it is that you're presenting. So
In
it
her
works out.
writing, she puts you wherever she is.
Yeah.
In the article, like you
Yeah.
are transported
Oh,
there
thank
when
you.
you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's how amazing
Exactly
her
it.
writing is.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I didn't know she was doing the writing. I thought she
I
was
love
just
the
doing
writing.
Yeah.
videos and photos.
Yeah, see?
My mind
Which
is
are
blown.
also
On the
stunning.
Hawaii page, yeah.
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah.
And then also
Yes.
too, like, I kind of alluded to earlier, not to be a jerk, but there are just people that think they buy a camera and they think they're a photographer. They, they have a following because whatever they're posting, and then now they're an influencer.
Yeah.
I kind of don't like that word. 'Cause it
Well,
kinda
you know,
just doesn't.
Yeah.
you know, also don't like too that now that you mentioned that is even with on the PR side, because I've known there's like a lot of people that do PR, quote unquote,
Quote unquote.
and then
Quote,
like they're
yeah.
out there and they're just it's a lot of talking about things I've done.
Yeah.
And with Melissa, it's like she don't really even talk about it. So
No,
you
yeah.
only find out later if you ask a bunch of questions or Polly's there, then maybe I can learn more.
my spokesperson.
Your hype man.
No, but I love it. You're just like a straight up ninja. Like you just
Yeah.
kind of and I love that. I wish there wasn't so much humility in that you don't really talk too much about it. I mean, I hope that eventually people get to know the stuff that you do. Only because I feel like that's more of that's needed. Like I think yeah, I get it. It's hard for people to find budgets to like try to put money out there to have someone create that for them. But when you see that someone actually knows what they're doing, and like if you're doing it right, like
Yeah.
put a little bit of an investment into
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and get
Your
someone to
return
help
on that
you
investment.
create a
Yeah.
brand.
Real and
Yeah.
And so so it's kind of neat
Organic.
that they can come to you and you can help them like create that vision
Yeah.
for people to get people to want to try.
Yeah.
we try.
And we do.
Yeah, I know they
We
do.
do.
man.
Great job.
We do.
And it's
Deliver.
worth what you're paying for. And I think the problem with some companies or some people too, and I get this from a production side when I pitch on doing a commercial for them or something,
Yeah.
is that well, I know somebody, my son does this, my
Yeah.
nephew does
Yeah.
that,
But
my
how
niece
does it
does
look?
that.
How
Yeah,
is it gonna look?
yeah, okay, but you don't want to say, well, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
But later on,
Yeah.
they might come back around again and say, gee, I really wish I had
Yeah.
them do my thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
Happens a
people.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
there's
want
a lot
the
of
good
people that
stuff,
think
pay
they know
the
how to do
price.
it. Yeah. And even in the world of PR and social media, I mean, you can see the cluster of the people that all hang together that are friends of hers because they're legit and they know how to write and they know how to do stuff. And then there's ones that you said allegedly that say they do PR that take pictures of themselves with girls or young girls or take pictures of themselves at these events. Hey, I'm cool. It's just PR. Really? Is that PR? I don't think it is.
I think you're just
I don't know how
out.
this did afloat, but it's just
Insane.
yeah. It's like at least try. So I think that's the thing with Melissa and what Russ does with Ad Streams, and there's a lot of people too that you've just covered stuff because you like them.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and legitimately like them, like me, and just that, and then and it's stuff that because you can, it's like your superpower, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you can do it. So
And that's what's amazing to me is like even when I see, I mean, I'm not creeping and like spying on Melissa the whole time. I might be, but one thing
we all do. Come on,
we all do.
We all do.
But one thing that I love is somehow you manage to be able to do the things and cover the thing that's going on and enjoy yourself in the moment too. It's gonna see you like I don't know how you balance that, like to actually be able to like, okay, here's what's going on, be able to take some of stuff for your own personal self and be able to kind of cover that, also creating like visionary like photos of the experience and be able to sit and like enjoy and communicate and network. That's like super hard because like even with us with stuff now, like I mean, I'm not the easiest person to work with when it comes to this. You can ask these girls, but like because you're in your head the whole time. No, I'm constantly like when we do these shows. I mean, yes, it's a simple podcast and stuff. I know it's not a big deal necessarily, but the whole time we're doing it, I'm like, edit this out, edit that out. Like it's sometimes hard to stay present. Like, how do you do that? Like, how are you able to break it all down?
I'm not sure. I guess you just get used to it. Like you do it every day and for years, and you just get used to it.
You know what you have to do when you get in there.
Yeah.
And then when you're writing about, if you go to an event and you're writing about it, let's say later, do you have a process every time? Like you sit somewhere or you do something?
No, I wish I did have a process. Because sometimes it's kind of like, oh my god, or like I fall asleep. Like, oh my god, it's due. So,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what is Melissa Chang working on now? What is like stuff that we should be looking at that you are a part of? That's like a place to go to check out some stuff.
Well, okay, so there's a couple things. Frolic is I'm one of the founders of the site, but it's gone through so many incarnations, and most of the original people aren't with Frolic anymore, and a lot of the what do you call it, rules,
guidelines, professional guidelines,
just the
things along those
the
lines.
structure of the site. It's changed. So I actually don't do a lot of blogging on that site anymore. I mean, I still do, but not as much. Like I used to blog every day on that site, but now I can't. So you can still check there. Not everything is done by me. So like recently somebody blogged about a place. I'm not going to mention the person or the place, but it's not a place that I would have gone. And other people went because they're so used to seeing me blog there every day. So they were like, "Oh, thanks for the recommendation, Melissa." I'm like, "No,
that wasn't me. Don't put my name in that."
Yeah. You know what you put your name on.
It's the same for the show too.
Totally.
I've been asked to do like cover things that just couldn't do it.
It's like one of those.
Why can't you guys do it? What is it?
Because if I put something on the show, and for people that watch it or feel like they have some connection to me or to just from watching over the years, and I talk about something that this place is great, I love it, but I don't, and I hate it, and it sucks, and they're gonna go and try it. And in fact, how Oroji and I got close is after I showed his show, and the people from Hawaii that were in Japan went to the restaurant. So he'd be like emailing me, he was like, "Yeah, we had a bunch of people from Hawaii that saw," and that helped build. So people that read her stuff, they will go and try it out because it's awesome if she covered it. And there are just certain things that in restaurants or events or something that it's not right, or the person that's trying to get you to hire, they're not the best people in the world, and it's like a nightmare to work for. So
it's one of those things, you're not dragging them, you're just not going to put them out there, because you have to get behind what you guys are doing.
I love what I like.
Okay, so
there's another site that Park Rat created many years ago called Hawaii IRL, HawaiiIRL.com.
In real life?
In real life,
Yep.
yeah. So that's where I put a lot of my other stuff now. So
Is that where we follow, or do we just follow you
Follow
in your
that
personal? Okay.
And follow Melissa 808.
yeah.
Specifically that
808,
one.
Yeah.
Because it harkens back to what I said
808
earlier.
on Instagram.
Yes.
MELISSA.
Don't do it hungry, or do and find
808.
somewhere to eat because wow.
Yeah.
So speaking of eating, what do we have in front of us right here, ma'am?
baby.
Well, so Big Island Candies is known for their shortbread cookies, chocolate dipped shortbread cookies.
Is this Big Island Candies?
Yeah.
Big Island Candies?
Yeah.
We were like, wait, what? The
Yes.
shortbread cookie place? Like, did you even know that?
Guys, I can smell so much butter in this pie right now.
they're also known for their apple pie. It's
We didn't even know.
I didn't know that.
I had no idea.
but now you know. So
We know now.
for a limited
Because
time.
Melissa, so follow her.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had pies, but if Melissa has it, then that's the reason why.
They do have pies.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, so the apple pie is sold frozen. Excuse me. And I gotta take some water. But
You want a shot?
I'm so excited.
We're excited. We can smell
some-
butter.
have
We can
some
smell butter.
sake.
It's like it's a wonderful thing.
So this pie is
So this is their newest. Backing up, the apple pie is something that they're known for.
Okay.
It's been around for years. You buy it frozen, you pop it in the oven to bake for an hour, and then you pull it out, and you have like this warm, fresh baked pie. And people hoard it, and you can get it at Maurukai now for a limited time.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
over here.
I just put it in my mouth.
I
I wasn't thinking.
Can we try this?
Yeah, let's just try.
Okay,
it.
so
But-
what
this
flavor?
is
So
their.
Quinn's like, screw you guys.
Melissa does that. Melissa's soothing voice. I was just like, I have to eat it now.
This is their brand new peach pineapple pie.
Holy cow.
Which you can get at their
my God.
Kilo
Oh my God.
and Ala Moana store. It's $21.17.
Oh, she
my
knows it with
God.
that's a tax.
Bring your change. Oh man.
This is. I can see why Quinn was smiling and giggling at
I
that song the whole
I
time.
couldn't stop
gosh.
giggling.
This is like baked happiness.
Yeah, that crust is full of butter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Mel's not supposed to have it,
And
but
that's-
she's having it because
I had to have a bite.
Give the rest
Melissa
to Polly.
said.
I had
Yeah.
to have a bite.
Yeah, good recipe.
I feel like I can eat the
Oh
fruit
my
filling,
gosh.
right?
Yeah,
Bread.
you can.
Yeah.
This
You can.
butter.
Oh my gosh. It's
Because
delicious.
you
I
add
almost
butter
broke
to
the plate. I'm
fruit,
so
you know,
excited.
so
But the nice thing is, you bake it in your own oven, so you serve it to your friends or family,
Hot.
piping hot, and it's semi-homemade, so people think that you did it, and
Yes.
very impressive.
Well, you're a peach for bringing
You
this
are
pie.
a peach, darling.
You really are.
Ba-da-ba.
Dude.
It's a good
And
hashtag.
is this one of your clients?
Yes.
Wow. They know what's up.
They know what's up.
Yeah.
Smart Big Island
Yeah.
Candies.
yeah.
I'm assuming that you also pick your, like, even if your clients like want to hire you, also have to pick your clients. And
Yeah.
like I feel like you just said, you guys said like you have to stand by the product or the name. So I mean, I'm so glad you like Big Island.
Yeah.
You know.
I really love that.
Yeah, there have been some clients that tried to hire us and would be like, dude, you got more problems. Social media's not going to fix your problems.
Yeah.
Dude, tell it like it is.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's Melissa IRL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Face.
I'm done.
Would you like another piece?
So good. You can finish mine
Thought you
because I
never asked.
only am taking one bite.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I technically took two.
There's
but
more here?
What's happening?
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't finish the whole thing because it's buttery.
Yo, I'm not mad at you.
Lactose intolerant little heart.
I feel like
Dang,
butter is
y'all.
like bacon,
Yeah.
where it's just like
Yes.
it's a thing that needs to be in our lives.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
great vegan butter, y'all. Let me tell you, okay?
That's-
I promise you, it tastes buttery and it's okay. Anyways, just had to
I
say
will
that.
take your word for that. I will.
There is. I've searched many
Yeah,
vegan
I-
butters.
I-
Trust me,
Oh my god, this pie though, I can't.
it's,
I know.
it's fabulous.
Zaisha, so one of my best friends, Zaisha, she is originally from the Big Island,
Yeah.
and so whenever we go to Big Island to visit family or to do a gig or something, we always have to come back with Big Island candy. And it's nice to have Big Island candies on Oahu, but they keep some things special just for
Yeah.
Hilo, which needs
Yeah.
to be what happens. Like you can't beat. I love watching the ladies dip the chocolates. I love it. That's my
so
favorite
cute.
thing.
Yeah.
And I love walking into the store and they give you like samples. But when you go to someone that's familiar with the Big Island candies, you try the stuff that. Like, okay, there is the chocolate dip shortbread, and I'm sorry, there's companies out there that do chocolate dip shortbread. It's not the same.
No, it's
How
not
dare
the
you?
same. Yeah,
It's not
no.
the
How dare
same.
you just
Big
stop already? Big Island candies is what's up.
Just,
I don't know who you're
it's
referring to.
The dark
but
chocolate.
I don't know either.
I feel that Big Island candies is the better.
I feel like you do know
The
what I'm
only-
talking about.
Yeah, is there another one? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there's no.
You know, but if we're on the subject of that though, I love. Have you had the brownie is awesome.
Yes.
And they have a chocolate block that's full of potato chips.
Yes.
That
Yes.
it's a chocolate square
block.
that has crunched up potato chips in it.
Yep.
So you have that sweet, savory, salty
Yep.
thing.
Oh my
Not that I remember it was a square.
Even the
but,
blocks of the chocolate with the nuts inside, just
Yeah,
just
the
those little
Rocky
blocks.
Road or
Yeah.
the nuts.
Everything.
Or the chocolate dipped ikura.
Oh, that's right.
No, Ika.
Ika, yeah,
Ika.
cuttlefish.
That's
It's-
good.
That's what I meant.
That's super good.
That's why I don't say different
yeah.
words. That's why I don't say things in Japanese and Hawaiian because I don't know what I'm saying.
But you know what though? If anybody can
Almost
make it
agree.
good, it'll be Big Island candies.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Dip
Yeah.
anything in
They do
there.
chocolate dipped kakimochi too, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Kakimochi.
They do chocolate dip the
We got so
himoy.
excited.
Chocolate dip.
They have what? Chocolate dipped himoy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like seed?
Yeah.
Or like strips?
Ooh.
You know what they did? They did now. Like, so when Station, I went to where did we go? We went to we had a wedding in California. So we decided we were gonna get the bride and groom like gifts. And so we went to Big Island Candies because now they have all these like pre-made gift
yeah.
boxes.
Yes. Oh, cute.
Oh my god, they're so pretty, and they have like so many varieties. So you can like pick it up based on the color, and you know you'll get like a handful of variety of good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we talking about them so much?
And then
We should stop talking.
But we can't stop talking about
That's
it.
why she brought the pie, so
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
promote it.
Because you're.
Yeah.
especially when you give gifts to people that you don't know, it's nice when things are
Yeah.
individually wrapped.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
a little
There,
extra.
there have been certain people that have covered on the show or certain events or something that always bring the macadamia nut chocolate and the coffee, right? To like, but there are certain ones that have gotten Big Island candies. I can tell you that if you buy X amount of boxes, they give you that orange cooler bag with the
Yes.
silver thing.
Yes.
I have a lot of those.
I was going to say, how many
I have
food
a lot of
bags you
those.
got?
I do too.
And they work for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've earned a two bag moment at
Yeah.
one point, but
And
yeah.
you can stamp my point card, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, it's
Support
it's worth
local.
having. Support local, right?
Well, thank you for sharing this with
Oh,
us.
I'm glad you liked it.
And HawaiiIRL.com.
Yes.
Yes, that's another place that we have stuff. There's other bloggers there too. Diana Cole blogs there, and yeah.
X on them. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I ask a random question?
Always.
As both of you folks you both do a lot of going to places and trying different foods. How do you what if you go? Do you ever have in a day you're going to several places at one time and you have to try all these different foods and how do you do that? How do you do
We
that?
just
and
did
not
that.
explode?
Yeah, we
Or
just
you
did.
just did that.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's hard.
We're trying to
It's
figure
hard.
that
It
out.
actually
Yeah.
is hard because you just by the end you're just kind of like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is a hard day.
Do
You don't eat
especially
all
you
of
don't want
it.
to be embarrassed. I mean, you don't want to be rude. You want to eat
Yeah.
a lot of it. So how do you do it? How do you do it?
Yeah,
You just do it and then you're like, oh god.
You know, being half Hawaiian, I if I eat what I want to eat, I'm going to sleep. So it's just something that when we do the show and we just did a couple of back-to-back restaurants that'll be on a TV show. We eat to showcase it, and then of course we have the bites in between, but we can't eat the whole thing.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then otherwise,
just bite.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, and then when they're really sweet and nice, they'll box it up for us, and
Okay.
then because otherwise, when you get to the next thing, you're sluggish and slow and tired.
Yeah,
and-
Yeah.
I'm too full.
Here's
You
the
gotta
thing.
concentrate on
Here's the
thinking about
thing.
it.
Those two guys are so good at being able to eat a small bite and make it look like they ate
Yeah, we
so
have
much.
to work. We're working. We just started.
We will eat everything you put in front of us.
No, these
real
guys, it's pretty intense. When you see them, they'll just either oh my god, it's just whatever it is. I don't know how they do it, but at the end, even if they barely touched it, the person doesn't feel you hardly eat. It's just that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but recently we went to Istanbul. He'd never had Turkish food.
Never.
I want to go there.
It's fantastic.
Bucket
And I
list.
don't.
I love.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
that was a lot of eating.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my God.
I don't have the palate for it. I don't know how to describe it. Japanese Korean food. Yeah, it's easy. That's all I like. So it was so new to me. And you were shooting it that day, right? When we first went. You invited me to come down. And then I had the food. I'm like, oh my God, we should do this. And years ago, I created this thing called Oishi 808, which is part of Dohoga, because people would stop me and like, yeah, it's great. You show us stuff that's great in Japan, but what about here?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff here, but there's one, I can't do them all, but B, I'd rather do stuff that I believe in or like.
Yeah, right.
So that's what we've been doing. So in Istanbul, we did Bogarts. Yeah. Gomate, which I have an unhealthy relationship. Very unhealthy relationship.
Give me a tauntaun ramen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do a veggie tauntaun, no carrots. That's me, and I need it in my life.
So that was my lover for the longest time, was the Tauntaun Charshi ramen.
Yeah.
And Tauntaun and I were close. When you need you need a fix, right? So we filmed Gomate Kahala.
Yeah.
And I'm partial to Kahala. And then she introduced me to Kakuni-chan. Kakuni-chan is...
He talks about kakuni-chan all the time.
Yeah, Kakuni-chan. Kakuni is actually Japanese for pork belly. So it is a pork belly ramen. Or you can have it on rice and stuff. Yes.
That was a sexual.
It was, sorry.
Kakuni-chan.
How do I get away from the tauntaun? I don't know.
Trust me, you and I are tauntaun.
Yeah.
You and I was tauntaun for years.
Dude,
and
I can't not have a tauntaun and I go there.
Okay, well, trust me, that was my whole thing.
These two are telling you.
And then we were filming it, and I'm like, I started having feelings for Kakuni-chan. It was like, you see the next thing, you don't want to be that guy, right? Like, oh, there's
You don't
a
want to be
hotter,
that guy.
younger, sexier, bowl of ramen. But the heart wants what it wants.
That's what it wants.
Seriously, it's that good. Trust me, you're gonna.
We're going there
Kakuni,
immediately.
yeah. Kakuni pork belly ramen.
But as you notice, he's discovered these new things: Kakuni-chan,
Yes.
Istanbul, Bogart.
Yes.
Yes.
During the pandemic,
Yes.
this is the longest that he's been home because he's always
Yes.
in Japan, right?
Dude.
He knows
Dude.
Japan, but he doesn't know all these things.
I'm
in
a
Hawaii.
reclusive hermit that lives here and doesn't go out and buy squads every time.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
So every week I'm popping his cherry.
Every
and
single
Ooh,
week.
most those cherries.
What a great relationship.
Yeah.
I want my
I have a hard time walking certain days, There's a kind of drag to my leg, my right leg,
I'm upset.
It just, because she's my walking buddy, or my COVID buddy, so she talks about these places, or
and he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
I must
I'm
take you
gonna pop
now.
your cherry when my
Do you live on this island? Like,
pop it.
So, because I'm never here. So this is the longest I've been in Hawaii for years. Because I'm usually in Japan.
Melissa's
When
blogging and
police-
cherry popping.
When Polly goes back to Japan, I'd like my cherry pop.
Me too.
Yeah, can we do
When he's not home.
Find some.
It's gonna be how they say food porn. It's gonna be the food whore-ish tour. 2021, 2020,
Yes.
Q4. Yeah.
We need another Instagram page for that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So all these little spots that you guys are talking about and stuff, are these things that you blog about all the time? Or are these just little secrets that you kind of keep to yourself?
No, I've blogged about it. Yeah.
Thank God.
So, speaking of food, do you guys have a favorite? Like, if you had to pick something, doesn't have to be a restaurant per se, but like a dish
Kakuni-chan.
or a type.
Well, Kakuni-chan and I,
Yeah.
I just saw her the other night. Too. So I brought a friend
Still
of mine
going
there.
strong.
Still going strong.
That's
you know?
good. That's good.
Yeah. But when Japan starts again, it's got to be a long distance relationship. So I'm not sure how long that lasts.
Oh
but,
man, I
you know,
hope she
you
takes
gotta live
it
in the
well.
moment, right? You live in the moment.
Yeah.
No, seriously, Gomate's the pork belly. That
Is
thing
that
is
on the
amazing.
menu?
Yeah.
It is on the menu?
Well, I think the wall
See.
thing says for March,
Oh.
but it's still on there.
I love
So
it.
you need to.
I
Yeah,
need it.
you need to try that.
I need it.
We're gonna have to go soon.
Yeah, you
Right
have
now,
to go.
let's
And
go
they
right
also have
now.
breakfast. They do these
Yum.
souffle pancakes,
Oh,
which are
yeah.
also heavenly.
That's only on weekends.
Only on
though.
weekends. Only
Wait,
in Kahala.
Gomate's open for breakfast?
Kahala Gomate.
Oh,
So
only
far.
Kahala does that.
Yeah.
We've had the
Wow.
Japanese.
I'll do it though.
Stuff, like those kinds of their pastries and their
Yes.
pancakes. It's exactly like that.
Here's the thing,
And
don't
it's
say that to
savory.
me because I love a good Japan pastry.
Yes, you need to try the.
Oh wow!
The souffle
So if you're looking for a
Yeah.
Japan style pastry, go
Oh,
to Gomate
yes.
Kahala, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the pastry, but the pancake.
Pancake.
Souffle
Souffle
pancake is
pancake.
legitimate.
Souffle.
Wait, is it like savory? Like how is it?
It's
It's
sweet,
sweet.
but
The
it's
texture.
it's just amazing.
I said
You just have to
souffle.
try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're eating clouds of air in heaven.
Oh my god, I have a
Heart
feeling I
music
know.
goes on in the
I've
background.
seen feeling that I know what
With
you're
the
Pictures of
lily
that.
quay
I've seen
sauce.
pictures
the
of
lily
that.
quay
Lily
sauce.
quay
So it's
Yeah.
basically a breakfast, lunch, and dinner
Jen's
place.
having a heart attack.
Yeah.
I might be having a heart attack right now.
Are you okay?
No, I'm
She's
not.
like
deep in
contemplating
thought.
life.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see Jen
Where have I
and the
been?
gals on a weekend
What day is it
coming
tomorrow?
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
What time do they open?
Yeah. What you know? What that's like. Okay, your top 3 right
Yes.
Oh, I don't have a top 3.
now. What's in your
But
Top 1.
What's in the upper echelon of
Hey,
foods?
what do we
Yes.
have to have?
Yeah.
What do we have to have?
I always tell people that you're a creature of habit, right?
Yes.
You go places in,
Yep.
in your
3
area.
times
So
a week. Yep.
my downfall is I live really close to MW restaurant. So
Oh my god. I've been to MW restaurant. I've had their course meals. Oh my
and
god.
you've had the desserts, right?
I've had it. I don't. It's been a minute.
Furniture building? Is it the one in the furniture building?
No,
No.
it's right by the
Near-
golf place next to the Kinko's and the Heald College, right
Kind of near there, yeah.
across from
The
Target.
old
Al Moana.
KGMB.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The first
Okay.
wine bank.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
But have you had the desserts that are infused with alcohol?
Oh, lovely.
He said the
I've had
alcohol
those, yeah, I've
infused.
had
Is that what you're? So you go to MW for the desserts or just for the whole experience?
The whole experience, but like when I take my family there, I tell them if you start getting full during the entree, pack it up and eat it for lunch tomorrow because you have to have dessert.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
It's a must.
You just need to make room in your body.
Yeah.
Have to. It's a different stomach dessert.
Yeah, it really
Japanese
truly
have that.
Yeah,
is. What the
right.
heck
Chicken
is
stomach?
that?
Yeah, Betsubara means
It's
It's
what I'm-
so
yeah.
full,
for
and then they
dessert.
bring out dessert like, oh man, whoa! All of a sudden, I
I
just
always
got a
have
little
room for
bit of
dessert.
space.
I always have room for
Put
dessert.
that in
Okay, so
there.
MW.
Yeah.
For the dessert. Oh, and the pastry chef is Hawaii's first female James Beard Award nominee.
Yes.
So
I
that's how
love
good
that.
she is. She's
Dude.
super good.
I love that.
You should also mention the fact that she calls or texts Melissa to come and get
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Because I live so close, she's like, I know you're home. Can you come pick up something right now?
I can
Here's
see
the
you.
thing.
yeah, I can
It's
see
not
it.
because you live so close.
Yeah,
It's
thank you.
because you're
Thank
It's
you.
because
Yeah.
you're Melissa Chang.
Yeah, Melissa, you're living at Eva
Melissa?
Beach, and
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you're nearby. Can you come by and pick up this
You're on
Wa
island,
Hane?
right?
I know that your middle initials are MF. Melissa, MF Chang.
Yeah.
What about type of food?
Ooh, I don't have a type of food.
Dude, there's no way you can have a
Yeah,
type. You
if
think
you're
all the
a
things you
if you're a
try.
foodie,
Yeah.
you better love it all.
Yeah,
So I love
But-
Japanese food.
You know, yeah.
can't go wrong with Japanese
Yeah.
food, but yeah.
Tonkatsu Tamafuji is in my top 3. 'Cause
Wait a
that's
minute.
legitimate
Is that,
tonkatsu.
the tonkatsu with like the layers?
This one is actually, they have layered one, but this is actually the best tonkatsu you have on the island.
Is that the one in Waikiki?
This one in Kapahulu Island.
Kapahulu.
Kapahulu.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and they do a
top.
sandwich
Yes.
or something
Oh
too,
my
right?
God.
Sandwich.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard.
What's the name of
Kona
that
was
building?
telling us about
it's by
this.
the urgent care on Kapahulu. It's
Yeah.
like upstairs.
I think the suite actually used to be Sam Choi's.
Oh, okay, that's the one I was
Yeah.
thinking in my head. I was like,
It's the one that has a line all the
Okay,
time.
yeah.
when you go
Yes.
up there.
Because
Okay.
it's that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's that good, and they're from Hokkaido,
Okay.
so that's why.
Here's the
we gotta
thing.
go.
There's Hokkaido again.
Oh my gosh.
She said get to her.
The owner's really smart and really cool, and I when he first said he was going to open here, I was like, oh, that's nice, because you haven't had that many great. I mean, it's compared to Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
But so when they opened up and they came here, and I was like, there are a lot of 4-letter words that I said because I couldn't believe how good it was. I couldn't understand how do you. It's impossible. So, and what I found out was that I guess the owner has his own private ranch on the mainland that sources
What?
both sides.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's so
Wow.
consistent.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
Give
he
me a
mirrored.
farm.
Yeah, he has a farm. He has a private farm.
Wow.
He raises, and that's why it's so consistent. And then all the panko, the flakes and stuff like that, they figure out how to get to do it using local, places here, vendors here, and then they flew in the chefs from Hokkaido. So
Wow.
Well,
that's
yeah.
why.
Okay, there we go.
You know what
All
my
of
mom
those
loves
factors
about
there.
tonkatsu is the cabbage. Like she's very
Right?
particular about the cabbage
Yeah.
under the tonkatsu.
Has she
Yeah.
had that from the restaurant? Has she gone to
I
the
don't think
restaurant?
so. Not
Yes.
that she's been with me.
You
She
know
might have
what?
ditched me.
Why don't
Yeah.
we go? Why don't we take your parents?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That'd be
god.
awesome.
They would cry.
That'd be awesome.
So use his special TV voice.
I'll use my TV voice too.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My
Here's
mom
the
would
thing.
just be like,
Here's the thing. They totally know Polly there. Because we went with Polly one time, and they're just like, and then they just like, he's like, I can't.
wow, Kaido,
You
that's-
just feel passionate about it because it's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And it's just amazing.
See, and it's easy to get behind people that
Yeah.
can hit it with whatever they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
what she said.
Well, I have to say though, like, we do appreciate what you do, Melissa, because it's, I mean, especially like, you know, we are creatures of habit, and sometimes we like to eat the same old things, but I think like the things that you do make us want to like kind of find that adventurous part of ourselves. I mean, I know I can definitely speak for myself as far as that. Like, I do find like when you put your stamp on it and you post it, I'm like, okay, I'll add to my list of things to try, and I do appreciate that because I mean, it's still work. You still have to go out there and to be able to like make it a point to go and try certain things. You have to write about it, and you have to decide if you even like it to begin with. Like that's a lot of work still.
Yeah. It takes hours and hours. People
Yeah.
think it's so easy. You just go ahead and take a picture. Of,
Yeah,
like,
tell them
few
what your
seconds.
weekend is like.
Yeah.
Oh, my Saturdays are like my busiest days because I have to post for all my clients because we promise
By
one
Monday
post
or whatnot.
Oh no, we on Instagram because we manage their account, so we post once a day for all our clients.
Okay.
So I gotta post for all of
that's
them.
great.
Plus, the farmers market is my client, so I gotta go to Kakako. Then I gotta go to Pro Ridge.
I love that.
I've seen your Pro Ridge post of the smoothies set.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't made it out yet.
Yeah.
actually, those smoothie guys aren't at Pro Ridge anymore because during the pandemic, they didn't go to the markets, and then they came back, but with a truck. So now it's just him and his girlfriend, and the other friends don't want to work anymore. So they just have the truck at Kakako, and then
What's in the back corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
they're
that
sold
line.
out. Like, I
Yeah.
got there like 1 minute too late.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I just remember seeing Melissa's post going, oh, I wish I wouldn't wake up so late and have to see this post 5 hours later.
I
And they're
know.
already closed.
That was me.
Sad.
See,
I want it.
Yeah, and the people that know me, I keep Japan hours here, so I don't. I work till like 6 in the morning, and I'm gonna wake up till like 11:30.
Yeah.
So if you call or there's no response.
This is all true, guys.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
absolutely
That's why we
whenever I
texted
see-
you
I
late
wake
today.
up and I see her thing. I'm like, what is this coffee that has vanilla?
Dalgona coffee.
What is that? I need another meaning of that. And I bugged her like forever, and then she brought the owner of Brewed Awakening and she became part of our walking hui. And
Oh my
She
god.
makes him Dalgona coffee all the
Oh
time.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
hi Nick.
Popping your cherry at all times.
All
Wow.
times of the day.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just see stuff like I'm like, okay, what is the meaning of that? That sandwich, that katsu sandwich, katsu sando.
Wagyu
God.
Menchikatsu burger at Katsu Sando.
Right?
That's so good. I'll show you guys a video later of my
I
friend
want
eating it.
food in my
And
life.
she's like, oh, Polly, you should just stay up and then don't go to sleep. and then go to the market
Yeah.
and get the sandwich and then come back home and
Okay,
sleep.
when are you at the markets?
Saturday.
Saturday.
And then Sunday mornings I'm at Kailua.
I go on Saturday, but late. I'm sure you're gone already. I love that. Yeah.
Okay, it's happening. We're
It's
gonna have to do it
happening.
one of
Yeah,
these
we
times.
have to.
Do you guys notice when you're out and about that Hawaii's missing anything? Like something you've either had abroad or want to have that we don't have? Because we have, I feel like we
That's
have
a great
so
question.
much
That's
That's a
here.
great question.
Yeah. But
Wow, we thought about this.
Did you
Did research.
We're missing a
Guys.
lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Japanese tofu.
Oh.
just-
Okay, here's the thing.
There's-
Don't get me
Wait,
started.
What?
Tofu.
So there's a difference between
oh yeah.
Japanese
Oh yeah.
tofu.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
is it like Morimoto tofu kind of vibes?
The Japanese tofu is really, it's a little bit more milky and it tastes good. You could have it by itself without
Yeah.
shoyu or ginger,
I want to
and
eat it right now.
it's just like
It has
it's
no
like
flavor.
it has no flavor, and it's not like, yeah, I really miss it. And because all things Japan, Kyoto, Hokkaido, Niigata that has really good water, you can taste the difference.
yeah,
It's very
water.
good.
Okay,
So
any
Wow,
of my
look at
friends
that.
that,
Water,
that go
cheese,
out
they
and
got
eat with me
everything good
knows
there.
that if a place has homemade tofu, I need it.
Side
Yeah.
order tofu.
I don't know why I've never
always.
had tofu in Japan on set.
You will.
It's
Girl.
happening.
You will.
I have it
Yeah.
all the restaurants here. If they have
I
it
know.
on the menu, yeah, you know.
We love our
No,
tofu.
I have to get my
I can't
tofu.
believe they
Yeah.
didn't tell me when you were up there.
Mr. Donut. Mr. Donut's
Oh my
favorite
god.
thing.
No, it's because
Yeah.
when I go with Polly,
Oh,
he eats all the meats.
yeah.
There's no time for tofu.
don't need no
Polly just
tofu
gets
here.
right into it. I'm gonna tell you, travel with this guy. You don't even think about things like tofu though.
I went to this ramen place in Vegas and I ordered tofu, and they brought all these different dishes and I had to make it.
Wow.
And I was like, what is that? Yeah.
made
But
the
like they
tofu
just
at
give
the
you everything
table?
and like, oh, you just mix everything
You
together.
do it on your own. Make it
What?
fun.
I don't
the heck?
know
I
how
know. I'm
that
not
works.
paying
Yeah.
I will find out more and I will send you guys a link,
Yeah, that's
but
interesting.
it doesn't say anything
How long
about
does
that
it
it's
take to
not already
set?
made.
Jeez.
So I was very
Give me-
confused.
Give me it. I
Yeah.
paid for it. Make it for
It
me.
was a cute little science
Yeah.
project, but it worked.
Yeah.
I don't know how authentic that is,
Yeah,
but it
what
was a
the heck,
Japanese
girl? You sure those tofu?
ramen place.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
Vegas. I already know. Probably had this face
What in
of.
the world?
I know. That's why I was like, I've never seen that before.
Well, I know, that's why I enjoy Vegas for all the other great food.
Yeah.
Like, just not
Yeah.
Japanese.
Build your own
Yeah.
tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, uni, kaisendon from Hokkaido, Japan, fresh.
I don't.
Those kind of
I
things.
haven't developed a taste for uni.
Okay,
You
well,
haven't
you
had
like
fresh
Having it
uni.
raw.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hokkaido-
They almost
Hokkaido-
pelted me with their eyes.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I
Hokkaido
enjoyed
uni
it.
is buttery.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste like
Oh,
iodine. It doesn't taste like salt water or whatever. It's
imagine.
super.
Okay,
Melts
okay.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, when you say
God.
salt water, I feel like that's what I smell when I smell people's unis.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Well, sometimes people have to wash the uni, or I think Massengill has a
That's
product,
in real
if I'm not
life, too.
mistaken, that helps. You know, with,
Yeah, that's in real life as well. I can't stand
Summer's
it.
Eve. I don't know.
Please
It's
do not.
Just,
I've never experienced that in my life. I've never
I
experienced
couldn't
that.
keep a straight face. You know what? I had a really good
sorry.
uni from last week. Is Mexico. Uni from Mexico.
oh yeah, I heard
It
about
was
that.
very sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
it's
bet
hard.
it
It's
was.
hard to get, and it's harder to bring in, especially now. So
So that's
yeah.
what the sushi chef told me. Is that they
Yeah.
had to. I think.
how much was it?
I want to say he's
$1
from
million?
Osaka. No, it was Kaiseki. So it was,
Guys,
Oh, okay.
I have to tell you this. If you're gonna go out and eat, I mean, I'm sure you guys can totally like concur, but if you're gonna go out and eat and you want to eat uni, don't look at how much uni costs and go based on
Yeah.
what a bargain deal it is.
Yeah, dude,
Don't
that's where you're
ever.
gonna
Be
go
willing
wrong,
to
bruh.
pay.
You'll
Be
never
willing to
eat
pay
it
for
again.
to pay
good
for the
food.
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
It's
Or
really,
just stay home and make your own food.
Yeah.
Don't go out.
even if it's just one uni,
if it's just one,
like just
Yeah.
have it,
have
savor
it,
it.
have it. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I
I would
also
know
miss
that.
Hokkaido crab.
Zaysha.
Oh, wait, is it the hairy
I
one?
want that.
Yeah.
So
The
Hairy,
fuzzy
I
one?
like the king
Zaysha,
crab.
Zaysha brings her insulin shots just you know,
That's right. We did talk about this.
Zaysha's a type 2 diabetic. Zaysha's a type 2 diabetic, and her. I mean, it's not for if you have to watch your sugar levels. Yeah, like it rockets, it skyrockets. Like she can't bring it back down, so she has to bring her insulin shots because it's rich.
I have
So rich.
A repeat private tour client that I've taken a few times, and he has to monitor. So, yeah, you gotta
Conscious
really-
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pace yourself.
conscious.
Pace
yeah.
yourself,
Pace
and then
yourself. Know your limits.
Know your limits, because the crab in Hokkaido is so good. You don't need butter.
Dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
can't-
perfect because
yeah.
I can't eat butter.
Yeah.
Zaysha had to do she had to do like a 1 crab max.
Yeah.
But like she would like prep and like bring her insulin so she can have like 2.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. And she was like, I'm putting
It's
my
worth
life on the
it.
line. Yeah, she just
Putting my
literally-
life on the line for
God.
this Hokkaido
Yeah,
crab.
yeah, it's crazy. I don't eat those stuff though. Probably knows. Give
there-
me miso soup. I want, but like I'll cheer them on.
Yeah.
I love to
Crack that
watch.
open.
I love to watch people that love food eat.
Me too.
Me
So-
too.
Me too.
I tend to dance. I think when
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dancing.
I like
nice.
shimmy a little.
That's awesome.
I've never seen it.
Is there something that you guys don't like? Ingredient? Or I hate celery. I can't. I can't. Celery and licorice.
It's an acquired taste.
Negative.
I don't eat crust.
It's like
Okay.
pizza.
Except
Or,
for
like,
Big
bread.
Island.
Or
Oh,
pie
yeah, unless it's
crust.
full of butter.
Oh,
Except for
yeah,
Big Island
yeah.
candies.
Except for Big Island candies.
Yeah.
Buttery pie.
But like sandwich crust, that's why I like Japanese sandwiches. 'cause
Oh
it's
yeah,
crusty.
Yes.
yeah.
Why eat the
That's
crust?
so true.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
I want more sandwich.
Nutrients
Yeah.
in it, right?
Give me a
To,
second
Give
tonkatsu
me a
sandwich.
family bread crustless sandwich.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you,
yes.
Chan.
Why do they make the best egg salad sandwiches? Why do they make the best tuna? I don't understand.
I had I posted about it. I had in Fukuoka, 7-Eleven does regional sandwiches and stuff. So I had a roast beef truffle gravy mayo
What the heck?
sandwich.
Wow, that's
Here's the thing. Here's the
7-Eleven,
thing.
come
It's
through.
so hard. No, when I go to Japan, you can't even get me to eat that because I'm already full from having the big American dog, which is a corn dog. I have to get my tuna mayo and my ume musubi. I have to have
know.
candy.
Kage, and your chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken, the fried chicken, whatever patty. I don't even know. I can't. I won't even get to the sandwich because
Yeah.
when we go on and it's a long day, probably be like, hey, we're gonna stop at the convenience store. And do you still do your CC lemons?
Of course.
What's
Of course.
CC lemons?
What is that?
Yeah.
Please tell me.
It's
Dude.
like I don't know, 1,000 milligrams or 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C. But
It's a
in this
carbonated-
drink. It's a lemon drink.
It's a cute little
And it's a
moment.
good
Good for you.
vitamin boost. And yeah, because especially when we're filming or like when we're playing, it's a long day.
Yeah.
You're tired.
You know, and you're
Yeah.
tired. So any way to help boost your immune
Yes.
system or defense by
I
all
just
means.
like that it's carbonated and lemony. That's
Yeah.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it does.
I buy
tried
it
it,
with
man.
collagen.
Oh yeah, that's collagen. Yes.
Wait,
That's right.
what?
There's a collagen one too.
Yeah, SCC.
Oh.
Skin and
Yeah.
nails and hair?
Skin.
I need that one too.
Exactly.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the things basically.
Everything we missed.
Everything.
Yeah.
I can't wait for a trip
Crustless
there,
sandwich.
guys.
Yes.
It's happening.
Sounds great.
I just see them looking off into outer space. Like, yeah, you guys
2021.
must miss it. It's crazy. Okay, Quinn, do you have a surprise?
Oh, I do. We have a little game, a quick little game.
There's games on your podcast.
DeAndre kicked it off.
Yeah,
She did a game for us.
Episode 1.
Now, Quinn's
It's
gonna-
called This or That.
Ooh.
So we get to pick. All of us get to pick. We'll all play.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with smoothie or milkshake.
Smoothie for me.
Oh my god.
Because, you know, I can only
Okay,
drink
I'm gonna say smoothie. I love milkshakes, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I have to have those like with a limit.
Oh.
Lactose doesn't
what
ever
kind of
stop me,
smoothie?
though. How dare you, Quinn? How dare you?
So many questions today.
I don't care actually.
Yeah.
It's just if it's fresh, I need it.
Same. Without celery.
Oh yeah. I prefer fruity. I
Yeah.
prefer that over like
Not
greens.
the juices.
I'll do
Give me
greens.
citrusy
Yeah.
if you can. Sorry, you guys.
I'm going to go straight up hardcore ice cream, milkshake full of whipped cream, Oreo.
Oreo
specific.
milkshake's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, milkshakes.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
With extra Oreo.
Yeah.
Melissa.
Yeah.
I would if I can pick the Omao Man smoothie, I would pick that over the.
Oh, man.
See, you'll
We're
learn
gonna
things
learn
from
so
Melissa.
many things in this or
What is
that.
that?
That's
Where
the one,
is that? Is that here?
That's the one at the farmers market.
Oh,
on Saturdays.
Oh, see, I didn't know their name.
Oh,
Well, I saw I saw her
my
post and I knew I wanted it. So clearly,
So see you guys Saturday
All right,
morning.
Yep, Saturday.
Wow.
That's in 2 days, guys.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, ramen or udon?
what kind?
Any kind. It's a general question, and you can answer with specifics.
Gosh, that's
Okay,
hard. Because
okay.
it
My
depends on the
favorite
day.
between the two is I like curry udon.
Okay, I don't really like udon. I don't know why.
You can leave now
Too much-
immediately.
But give me all the ramen. I think it's like too much noodle.
I love it. I love the udon.
Yeah.
Noodle ratio.
I'd have to
Noodle
pick, if I had to
ratio.
pick, I'd pick udon. I love the texture of it. I love it. I love udon. Give me all.
I actually just like the soup. So like
See? Yeah.
like even when I have
Yeah.
tantan ramen,
very
I hardly
important.
eat. They've got great ramen noodle, but I basically drink all the soup
broth.
and maybe some noodles.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a broth person for sure.
Yeah. Same.
interesting. I'm more udon for the same reasons. I like the texture.
Yeah. I love the texture.
Ramen.
Yeah.
And I've always done it when I film. The first thing I go for is the soup. If the soup is good,
Yeah.
then you know it's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if the noodle sucks or subpar,
Yeah.
the soup is good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But by the way, kakuri-chan exists in both a udon and a ramen. So, yeah,
Alrighty
Well,
then.
I would do that in a ramen though.
you would, yeah.
I'd hit it.
Yeah,
We're just
you
gonna
would.
change the podcast to the Melissa and Polly podcast. It's just gonna be the five of us eating everything
Yeah.
around
I
the
love it,
world.
talking about all the food. Yeah. That's great.
I love it. Okay, sashimi or poke?
Okay.
I'm going sashimi.
Sashimi. Salmon sashimi.
That's a good question.
That's a
I know
tough
that's
one.
tough though, but I love it.
Whoa.
I had sashimi for breakfast. actually.
I like a butter. It needs to be the freshest of sashimi. Sashimi. So if I had to like pick and there was a thing I didn't know what kind of variety, I would grab poke because at least it'd be a flavor.
See, and that's
Got
why
it.
I would pick sashimi. Because it's not a flavor.
It's not a
Because
flavor.
you just get to enjoy how
But
great
if it's
the fish
stringy,
is.
I don't want it.
Yeah, then you don't want either though.
Yeah.
I thought of the worst.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought of
true.
the worst possible opportunity,
know.
and then picked poke based on that. Maybe I should have done
Sometimes that
that.
happens
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It scars you.
You pick sashimi.
Sashimi.
Yeah.
for
What about
sure.
you, Melissa?
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. I guess, yeah.
That's hard.
It depends on what the fish is like. So I guess I'd have to say poke.
Ah. Let's
Same.
pretend highest quality of
Poke.
both. Yeah.
Okay. In
Poke.
fact, you know, when Melissa said I was a creature of habit, living here, it's funny because Market City is right next to my house, and I always pass by this really stark white, random-looking store, which I would
White.
never imagine. It is called Hawaii Sushi, like it's the most generic name in the world, right? I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna not be great. So I just passed by it, and then they were the only ones open because I was starving one night, and I went in there, and specifically their avocado spicy ahi poke bowl is the
sounds-
bomb.
which
and
I've
I
had.
usually I'll have it like 3 times a week.
So
Same bowl.
Same bowl.
Polly
Yeah.
got that for me and Zaysha to try,
Yeah.
and
But
it's great.
speaking of
Yeah.
Market City, so the other week he found a place on his own right
I
next to it.
did. I went by myself.
Yeah, I was like, you popped your own cherry.
I did.
Polly pops his own cherry a lot.
You know, my hand brushed part of my leg, and I was like, oh. And it was my non-dominant hand. It was my left hand, so it was like someone
Stranger.
else did
It's a
it.
stranger.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I actually discovered something on my own.
What is that? What is that place?
Anytime.
Anytime.
It's a Taiwanese
Oh, I've
place.
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
I've seen
it's
it
the one by
many times, but I
CVS.
never
We just went.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Anytime Cafe, or whatever that place is, at CVS, the guys that own it, if I'm not mistaken, is like Ken. And I guess anyway, they started Sumo Ramen, which in the first location was in Kaneohe, because I worked for Sumo Ramen for just a short period of time.
I did not
My
know
mom
that.
did too. My mom and I did. Yes,
What?
we helped to open it. I forget who knew who, but anyway, we went there, and so Ken and his wife ran that Sumo Ramen, and then eventually, like, we all left, and they branched out, and then I saw them randomly at the Kaimuki location, but then I also saw Ken sitting in the front at Anytime, so they purchased that one as well.
I never knew that about you.
Okay. When
Yeah, you
Sumo
don't need
Ramen
to.
came to Kamehameha Shopping Center, which is where I live in Kalihi, I ate their fried rice all the time. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Well, they have risotto.
What?
They have risotto. And that's why I kind of, that's why I tried it.
They have
love
all kinds of random crap.
They do.
love
Yeah,
risotto.
Hainanese
Like
chicken
traditional
rice.
risotto.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
It's the
what is
most
this
random
place?
menu.
So-
In fact, it's so funny. The thing that you like about it, I actually never ate there because there was so much options. There was
Yeah.
too many different
Too
options
many
that I
things.
just didn't
Confusing.
know what to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have to try
Alyssa,
Yeah.
pop your own cherry.
I just-
Congrats.
It's been a long time, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we
So
got?
chicken katsu or tonkatsu?
Tonkatsu, just based on my
Tonkatsu.
experiences with Polly.
Tonkatsu,
I love
yeah.
tonkatsu.
Chicken katsu.
Chicken, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a curry though.
Oh,
Tonkatsu
yeah.
curry, I know.
But I've had that layered tonkatsu in
Yeah,
Japan, dude.
kimakatsu. Yeah, ingenkatsu. It's 21 layers of, it's meal-filled, paper thin shavings of pork.
What?
They're like
Y'all
literally
don't
paper
even
thin.
understand.
So they stack it.
Shavings of it?
They're like little tiny paper sheets of pork,
And then they
and they stack it. Like I think Mirafiru is like it's French or something, where it's like a layered cake thing. So they do that with pork,
Yeah.
get out of
and then they did crazy things like they put garlic inside or they put
Cheese.
cheese
That was
inside.
already wild just
Yeah.
to layer it like
Yeah.
that.
You don't
It's
even
just
know.
Crazy,
Is that a
but
one
people-
restaurant thing or that's a thing in
So
Japan?
it's a chain in Japan.
Oh, it's a
Kimokatsu
chain.
and Genkatsu. So Kimokatsu is
They know how to
only
party.
mainly the tonkatsu stuff, and Genkatsu has like all other stuff. So you know how we mentioned earlier about filming stuff and doing stuff that we don't want to. So it came and bit me in the ass because the first thing that we ever did on Dokuga was Kimokatsu in Tokyo. And then I was like raving about all these layers of pork and all that kind of stuff. And everybody's like, oh, I gotta try it. And people tried it. It was fantastic. So they opened here. They opened where Waikiki Joy is. They were in the lobby area. But I guess it was different, and it also like one piece like this was like $30 or something. It was really, it was hard, and I would eat there just to support. But
crazy.
I remember someone posting on my YouTube video of the original one. She's like, "Yeah, 21 layers of no flavor." And I'm like,
Oh.
so I was like, "That was Japan," you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really rooted for those guys because you know,
Yeah.
to have at least something that was good.
Yeah, but also people stop posting negative crap.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Keep your
Just
damn
don't.
negative comments to yourself.
For real.
Just don't.
Like the shady petty stuff, like
Karen.
I know. Look, my mother's name is Karen. I swear to God, she's a nice lady.
All right, Karen with a C, not with a K.
It's the
I like that. Okay, cool.
anonymity of being behind a monitor.
Yeah.
So powerful. Yeah.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
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 Once
Yeah,
upon a time, it
I'm
was
gonna go
beer.
wine.
But
I gotta say wine, but I don't drink wine.
I don't drink
I
either of them.
beer. I drink sake, the black bottle that's
Yeah.
sitting out there.
rice wine, right? Is
Yeah.
that what
Oh, what a
Yeah.
great
I have,
segue.
you know what? I have zero tolerance, that's why.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I can drink, like, one year at the Grammys, it was like 24 shots of Grey Goose. But for whatever reason, wine or champagne, I'll just get like.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
When I started working with Polly, he didn't drink at all.
What?
Yeah.
Not one single thing.
What did you do to him?
No.
No, divorce did that
No, he got
too.
divorced. When he was
Embracing
married,
life.
didn't drink anything. But like, it was so cool because you can never peer pressure. Please, like, no, thank you. And I love that about him. But as soon as he got divorced, he was like, and we are
24
having
shots.
Embracing life. We're having all the things.
All the things.
Let's be short. Let's
Yeah.
look that up.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'd drink 24 shots if I had to be at the Grammys.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they have the
Dude.
free. So after the
Yeah.
show, there's a after party, and it's a massive thing at Staples Center, and they have all these satellite bars. So my date and I just hit. There are 12 of them, and we hit it twice. And
Is it open bars? Or
Yeah.
That's why I'm
So
the
when you watch
energy.
it free,
Had
all
that
the food
much
is free, and
freaking
everything is
chef.
free.
Oh Lord.
You just, yeah.
Ah.
It's
Just
crazy.
indulge.
That's great.
Just
Ask them
indulge.
if you can bring your podcast next time.
Yeah.
So
Set up
segue,
at the bar.
It's like, wait.
soju or sake?
Oh man. Oh, it depends what kind.
Sake.
Yeah.
Okay,
I wanna-
if I want to have a good time, I love soju like for the social part of it, but then quality sake.
Yeah.
I mean, I,
like
guess that
sake.
didn't really answer the
Sake.
question.
That's a
I think I'd drink more
I
sake.
don't drink a lot of either, but I would say, especially the sake that we just
After
had
tonight,
from
those two
Pauline. Oh
bottles,
my
yeah.
gosh, I need it all.
That's a.
Actually, can you pass me the bottle?
Well, this isn't sake.
Yeah.
What are you, Polly? Soju or sake?
Like the Hudson right now. Oh, no.
I think Jen nailed it.
Yeah.
I think if it's like party atmosphere, soju bombs or like soju is pretty awesome. And going to Korea in November, I totally became a fan of soju. But I think overall sake is a little more accessible, so I would just say sake.
I was supposed to go to Korea in November.
So I heard that when you have sake and it's hot, that means it's junk sake. Is that correct?
No,
always.
not always. It depends on what you're eating. A lot of times it's paired
heard
with
that from me.
something you
I see.
eat. I'll get like waxed on hot sake
Yeah.
faster, but I enjoy cold sake. That's just me.
yeah. Me too. I like cold beverages.
Sake to me.
Sake to
Said
me.
hot tea.
Coffee
Like our
or
hot
tea? I think we had that one,
Oh.
but it just popped in my head.
Hey,
tea.
Rude
It's
awakening.
Yep. It's
Coffee.
Yeah.
tea.
Coffee
Yeah, I like both.
do you
I
guys like
a
your
good
coffee
cup of
black
coffee.
or with
Oh
something?
yeah.
with something.
I want it as close to cocoa and ice cream as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I do drink
Yeah.
coffee, there's a ton of French vanilla cream
Okay.
in that bad boy.
Okay, so Melaniie Jenkins ended up telling me about the Mexican instant espresso. So I got those, like, they come in these little bottles. Anyway, it's instant espresso. I never knew that existed. I only thought there was such thing as instant coffee, but there's instant espresso. And so it's these Mexican jars. You can get them at any store now.
Wow.
But so
never seen
I
them.
made so far everyone I've made this coffee for love it, and they end up getting their own Mexican coffee. They all, like, so far every single person I've had that's tried it, and all I did was make the instant espresso. So it's a scoop for every 6 ounces of water. So I do the instant espresso, and I just add some agave or honey, but agave I've been using, and then some creamer. And
Wow.
It's magic.
you want your
That's
cocoa
magical.
milk
Yes. Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
That's it. And but then it's just like, it's got that like little kick. Just
I drink black coffee during the week.
Wow.
And then
Oh, you're hardcore.
on the weekends, I like to fluff it up.
Oh. You fluff
How do
the
you fluff
coffee.
it up?
Oh, lucky coffee.
I've been doing vanilla almond milk.
Over.
Vanilla.
She fluffs it herself.
Fluffs it
She
herself.
doesn't, she doesn't need a fluffer
On
like
my
you
own.
do.
I don't need
yeah,
nobody.
she's a
Cherry
fluffer.
poppers.
Does that mean you're a
Up in here. We got it all.
I don't
on
need
this
anybody
show.
fluffing my coffee.
Okay.
Vanilla almond milk and
She's a
cinnamon
liar.
has been the newest.
And what? And
Vanilla
cinnamon.
almond milk is.
That sounds
And
great.
cinnamon.
Ooh,
yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds yum.
Holly, you gotta remind me. I'm gonna bring my instant espresso, and if you bust out one of those
Yum.
with probably if you like sweet ice creamish, then we would do some creamer, and then maybe even like honey or agave because you want to make like you're healthy and it's natural, and then
put a scoop of ice cream on top.
I would say, vanilla's
Affogato.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, avocado, yeah.
Affogato.
What is that?
I don't even know what that is.
Espresso with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avocado. See, I learned things.
Affogato.
Affogato?
Affogato. Yeah.
F's.
Affogato.
The F's.
That's
I'm
what
always,
you
I'm
forgot.
always learning.
You forgot
when
Do
I
I need
mix
to
it this
pop your
way.
cherry with the avocado?
I think
I
so.
know,
Yes.
You know,
Oh my
I'm
God,
kind
do
of
it.
bored out already. But,
I wanna
I
watch.
think that, yeah.
No, if you go to a place that does it right and it's
Yeah.
great quality coffee or
And
espresso. Is it
vanilla.
espresso or coffee?
It's usually espresso, but at the farmer's market, Nick does it with
Wonderful farmers market.
At the wonderful farmers market,
Which
only
one?
run by our friend Nick.
So Ward.
this one is at Pro Ridge and Kailua, and Nick pours her coffee over new soft serve.
new.
Oh my God. We just
I
did.
buy
We
it
just
from
did a
every
segment.
week.
We
about
did a
New
segment.
on our inner
Wow.
podcast.
Beautiful.
No, Mel is really literally obsessed. Like they order every
I order every week. They know me now. Even with my mask, I'm like, oh, Melanie. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
me. Here to pick up my cases.
Mel ordered for me, and my mom ate most of it.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so good.
It's-
Everyone in my
which
family,
is sorry, which is good.
Yeah.
No,
everyone in my family
it's
eats
vegan,
dairy, and they
but
all eat my ice cream now. I'm like, you
Really?
it's dairy free.
Fun it? Yeah, it's vegan ice cream.
Less runs to the
Coconut
restroom.
base.
cookies and cream.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
the
Ube
Ube.
cookies and cream is daddy.
Okay.
Oh,
It's daddy.
Zen.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
the one.
So if you want to be daddy,
yeah.
So if I want to be daddy, I have to wake up early in the morning and actually,
Or just not go sleep.
not go sleep.
Yeah, not go sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, one of these days, can we do it?
For real.
We
Can we all,
have to.
okay, let's all go. I'd love to experience.
I
a
love
We'd have to go
farmer's market.
early because we
Yeah.
hit it
Yeah.
off.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh god, I gotta wake up early. Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
If someone else drives, and I'll go.
Okay,
Yeah.
deal.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Oh,
We gotta
I'm
knock on the door.
excited.
Okay, brunch or dinner?
Brunch.
French.
Brunch.
How dare you even ask me?
I'm gonna go dinner because I don't wake up early enough for
Oh
brunch.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
You wake up just in time for brunch. You said 11,
Well,
11:30.
well, you know, 11:30, 12.
Yeah.
Recently, so,
Well,
yeah.
It's like breakfast for you.
So I know I
Yeah.
texted Jen this morning. I was like, "Oh, we should text Polly." She's like, "Oh, let's wait a little bit."
Yeah, he wakes up late.
Yeah, she goes, can you put a thread out? I was like, well, I was going to, but I was
Yeah.
waiting for Polly to wake up.
Okay, last one: shave ice or ice cream?
Shave ice.
Shave ice.
shave
Just,
ice.
just
No,
with ice cream.
Okay,
I
I
would
would
go
ice
ice
cream. New
cream.
ice cream. New
Ice
soft
cream.
serve.
And condensed milk on the top.
Well, yeah, if
With
you
their
dress it up like
liquid
that,
cream
then I'll
sauce.
say shave
Or
ice. But
ice cream inside the shave ice.
Oh.
You see what I did there?
Right, that's
I
what
like
I
how you
said.
changed it
Though.
because you knew my answer was gonna be ice
Bottom
cream.
with the zucchini beans.
I just heard
bruh.
shave ice.
I said shave ice with ice cream on the bottom and condensed milk on the top.
Oh,
Okay,
you
yes,
said it
I
so
did
fast we
hear
didn't
that.
hear.
Yeah.
And I get the
I
same
think we
thing.
all chimed in at once.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't. I get the same shave ice if it's done right. It
Oh
has
yeah.
to
What's
be,
your favorite flavor?
It has to be Wyola.
Wyola.
No offense to anybody on the sure, I'll eat those two, but I only get it with vanilla and coconut.
I love Wyola.
And if the shave ice place doesn't have
Yeah.
vanilla and coconut,
Yeah.
why are you serving shave ice?
See, I'm from my area, so
Pina colada doesn't
Baldwin,
count.
Oh, Baldwin's
Baldwin
is so
strawberry.
nice.
Oh, I don't know where that
I
is.
can't.
Must try.
Baldwin's is Macaulay.
No.
Yeah.
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 Next to
Not even
Zippy's.
close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not even
At Chenwa Cam.
Okay.
This way.
Chenwa Cam.
Oh, okay.
My best friend.
Yeah.
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 I
It's okay,
What's your
Polly.
favorite flavors?
Of what, shave ice?
Yeah.
Lilikoi.
I knew
probably.
it.
Yeah, I'm a Lilikoi
You look
girl.
like you'd
My
be.
sister's my sister's older than me too, so I'm always like whatever she wanted, I want it. So I'm like, Lilikoi, but
Have
it,
you-
Lilikoi is smack.
Have you had the
that means
Lilikoi
good.
juice from St. Louis Drive-In?
No.
Yes.
Okay, you need to. If you're a Lilikoi person, you
Okay.
need
Yes.
to try the Lilikoi.
What
Yeah.
do they like fresh squeezed Lilikoi juice? Or
It's probably
I-
totally
yeah.
man-made. I have no idea. It's just super awesome.
Okay, I want it. I want it.
I remember from like
Probably totally.
my
That's the
like
best.
grade school days at St.
Yeah,
Patrick,
no kids.
and then
wow.
neighbors just bought it for me the other day. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot what this thing was.
Oh my god. Okay,
I can
wanna
taste
try
it right
Refreshing.
now.
It's
That's
super
how you.
refreshing.
Tastes the
Yeah.
same.
So what I
Yeah.
love about like St. Louis
Consistency is
Drive-In
key.
like those types of things, like Ellen on St. Louis. I only like to get the burger and fries from those places. Why is that? Don't give me. I don't want to play lunch. I want burger and fries.
The best fries.
And then the burgers come and they're flat as heck.
Yeah.
The buns aren't that great. It's probably like the just generic bun, but I give me, and it's not Auntie May's. It's they make their own.
Yeah,
burger.
I know what you mean.
They have a student special.
They have a student special.
Yeah, 2 burgers and the fries, and then drink it super cheap.
Get it?
Can we pass? Can we pass for? We all go to UH.
We go to college.
I will go.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, no. Melissa's shea-based flavor.
Dang,
Oh.
Melissa.
I'm keeping tabs in my brain.
No. I like strawberry, just strawberry with ice cream underneath.
Yeah,
can't go
me
wrong.
too.
Strawberries and
That's
cream.
classic.
Can't get enough.
Yep.
Well, I like that. It's a nice little moment.
That was a moment, darling.
I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much for letting us
Thanks for having
take
us
some of your
on.
Thursday evenings.
Thank you.
I know you guys got so much going on, but I always love hanging out with Polly. I mean, sometimes I just mean to hang out with him for 5 minutes because I know he's busy, but then I stay for like 3 hours. And it's always a great time. And Melissa, it's super cool to just get to kind of know a little bit more about you.
Oh, thank you.
So I appreciate it. And thank you for the grinds, you guys.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
thank
Thank you,
you.
OG.
Very
Thank you,
my
Big Island
honor and
Candies.
pleasure.
And hopefully we can do this again sometime soon. Maybe in Japan.
Maybe in Japan.
Yes.
Season 2. Hey You Hi There
Season 2.
podcast.
I told Melissa already that when it starts up, she's flying with me.
Yes.
So we'll just have to make it a time where we can all go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just send us pictures to get us jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
do
We
that.
can do that. Yeah. Totally.
I've got so much
And
rounds
I
then.
told Jen this, that I don't listen to podcasts, but when I listened to you guys, it was fantastic and it was fun.
Thank you,
And
baby.
it was and I told her I don't listen to podcasts, but this is actually really fun and cool. So yeah,
That means a lot coming
yeah.
from
Thank
awesome.
you so
Great
much.
job.
so much.
Great job. Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you guys so much.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's what it's all
you.
about. It's just getting to chat with people and getting to know them better. So thanks again, you guys. Appreciate it. And hopefully you guys had a good time with us as
Yeah.
well. Until next time.
This has been a Soul Tree Music Factory and LiveMusicHawaii.com production.
Produced and engineered by Jen JRoQ Wright. Theme song and jingles written by JRoQ and performed by JRoQ, Melaniie, and Quinn.
Tune artwork of us done by Jen Matsui. And all the other graphics done by, me.
Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Hey You Hi There 3 or visit us on our website, heyyouhithere3.com. Send us suggestions of things we need to try or let us know how you like the show by emailing us at heyyouhithere3@gmail.com.
So basically, listen, subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review at Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Bye!
I like stuff that tastes good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suck it to me.
One time.
One time.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Cheers.
Jen, bring it in. We gotta
Bye-bye.
Every time we touch.
I didn't know you were Rolling Stone.
I know. I didn't know.
Wait till I text him.
Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh.
So yet annoying.
Wow.
So yet annoying.
Oh my God,